Hello, welcome to LMC and Knowledge, Lyrics Music Channel of spiritual insight and wisdom that I will share to you so you can take along your spiritual journey. I hope you're having a good day, good night, whenever you see this and wherever you see this. I hope you're in the light of God because that's where we belong, okay? Okay. God says they will be humbled. When I say that, who do you feel in your life that you've been around in schools, communities, malls, anywhere in your life where you're like, yeah, they need to be humble, or you need to be more humble. Like your ego is bigger than your body right now. You know what I mean? You know those people in your life and you have seen those people. God is saying they will be humble. You know, like it's always this way. Like personally, in my experience, I knew that these people were doing wrong, but they're trying to make it seem as like what they're doing isn't hurting anybody or affecting anybody. They just don't have remorse for their actions, even little things that they do in life. But it's like they joke about other people who have less. They joke about what people don't have in their life. And they judge people like they're like, you're supposed to live this way. You gotta have this in your life at this age. That's just weird. Personally, for me, it's like I released that part of myself, and everybody goes through stages of releasing and with their character, and yeah. So it's like these people are grown though. These people that I'm talking about that are gonna be humble, they should know better, you know. If you knew better, you would do better. But like, anyways, God says they are careless. God says they don't care. They are unaware of their heartless words and actions to my people. They slander and mock my people. They judge my people as if they truly have a say-so in my people's character. They bully my people for not living lives amongst them. The same lives that they live, you're not going that way. You're not speaking that way. You're not moving that way, right? And now that I said, you know, these are people that are grown, because there's some grown bullies out here. And they think that they can, like, they just joke about it. Like, they think it's a game to talk about God people. Like I said, they cursed your name. And I am not proud of what they do. They lack remorse. They lack humility. But they shall be humiliated in due time. They don't fear me. You know those people who be like, you know, I ask certain people, like, you pray to God? Not really. Or maybe a few times out of my, are you serious? Then that's how you can tell people's character, is their relationship with God. That's literally how you can be like, okay, I can discern who you are and what you're going to do to my life, or how you're going to be, and if you truly benefit me in my life. And I'm not trying to like judge people who are just now getting on their relationship with God. If you truly feel like you're changing, you're really trying to connect with God, this isn't about you. But if you feel called out and you feel like you are these people who are heartless, you talk about others and what they got in their life, their personal business, you like to laugh about people's personal problems and stuff, like you don't got, like your shit don't smell, like I'm sorry, but it smell. And God finna call them out, okay? James 4:10 through 10 says, humble yourselves before the Lord and he will exalt you. You know, I don't judge anybody and what they're going through. Nothing. Like, who am I to judge you? Who am I? I'm a human too. I make mistakes too. I fall short too. That's why we all here, you know? But it's like people be forgetting that we all here. Like, you ain't perfect. So who are you to say anything about somebody else's life or laugh about what somebody else is going through or curse their name? Like, I say curse their name like them trying to say, oh, this is how your life's going to end up. This is how you're going to be. Like, that's cursing your name. You trying to tell me, trying to prophesy, you just trying to orchestrate my life. Like, what? That's God. God orchestrates my life. So, anyways, the next verse. For in Proverbs 12 through 18 and 28 says, careless words stab like a sword, but wise words bring healing. Truth will continue forever, but lies are only for a moment. Ephesians 5:17 says, don't live carelessly, unthinkingly. Make sure you understand what the master wants. What does your Lord want? Okay? God says, continue to be like Christ. No bashing others and judging their actions. You are fresh fruit, but they are spoiled, rotted. They are rotten fruit. The people who like to speak lack over somebody's name. And you know, if you did do this in the past or just recent, it's time for you to reflect on your words and how you feel towards other people and how they live their lives. You know, I was a kid. You know how, like, when we were kids and you're at school or something like that, or high school, and they be flaming each other, blazing each other, just talking crap about people. And, like, as a kid, like, it's funny, right? But it's really not funny. Like, I don't know why it's a joke to people. Like, y'all joke about what people don't got going good on in their life. Like, you pick on things that they're still trying to love themselves for. Like, they're trying to love this version of them, but you're picking on them for looking a certain way or living a certain way, when it's like, you're not my God. You don't tell me how to live and walk, talk, and breathe. And like, no, I'm not listening to you. So I just had to be more humble. You know, I've been through a humbling experience, most definitely. So I learned my lesson, but this was as a child, and I understood, like, you don't need to, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, that's that word. My mama said, if I don't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Really keep that. Like, don't say nothing at all, because just as much you laughing at somebody else, their hair, their clothes, their life, their car, anything, you gonna be in the same shoes, and then we're gonna see who laugh at you. Okay? So if you are on the other side of this and you really fully understand what I'm saying, like, yeah, I don't talk about nobody. I don't be speaking about nobody's life. I don't try to humiliate them. I don't laugh at their faults and their failures. There's people out here who, their ego so big that they just laughing at people. They laughing at people falling, and not physically falling, but, you know, little pitfalls, little challenges in our lives that we deal with, everybody deals with. They don't want to speak about theirs, right? They just want to point at another person, right? But now God's going to point the finger at them, and y'all going to see them get embarrassed. So they going to be humiliated. Something going to happen. That's all I got to say. So any bullies that have been bullying you since you was a kid, childhood bullies and all that stuff, you may not see them getting humiliated, because say like you were bullied as a child, but you still remember that till this day, right here, right now. When I say, have you been bullied, and you say yes, you're going to know exactly who it is and who it was. So the people that you're thinking about right now, they're going to reap what they sow. Like, that's it. And that's the message for today, okay? I love you guys, and I hope you stay in the light of God. Make sure that you're only speaking positive, speaking good about people. You know what I mean? If you see somebody doing not so good, say, God, please give them this or help them with that. Like, you know, prayer, positivity is what I'm saying. Like, that's what we should be doing for other people. If you can't help them, pray for them, but don't laugh at them. That's just the thing. Don't be careless with your words. Don't be like, because they careless and they just say the most ruthless stuff. Even like comedy shows, you know, when they talk about people, like they're talking about people. Like, it's not funny, it's humiliating. Like, but you know, that's their cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. But yes, I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.